Hey everybody, welcome to our first weekly video. I'm going to go through a couple of different things. This video is going to go through general Schoology setup and then kind of what needs to get done for the week, at least for the start of the week. All right, so here we are in our Honors Earth Science Schoology page. A couple of things that I wanted to point out to you so that you just remember and are aware. Our daily calendar is here. That is going to walk you through what we do each day, what we do for the week, what is due each week. So if you want to look ahead or if you miss some days, whatever the case is, that is there for you. Next down is my daily Zoom link. Whether you're in cohort C or you need extra help or have questions or whatever the case is, as you can see from 1:40 to 3:30, click on that link, pop in there, and we'll work out whatever we need to work out. Okay. So that's for cohort C and for any and everyone who needs help. Okay. The next link down is our general resources and support page. I'm going to open that up here real quick so that you can kind of take a look. This folder has a lot of good resources, whether they're the district online resources like the databases, that's this guy, help sites from the district for you and for your parents. The RHS Technology Help Form, that's important if anything would go crazy with your iPad. I've got some Zoom guidelines here for you. Take a look at those before you jump into a Zoom. There's some kind of rules to think about. Our class syllabus is here. And then the next link down is our online textbook and some stuff for Khan Academy. So that is that when it comes to just some general updates as far as Schoology is going to work. I wanted to jump into what we're doing this week or what you need to get done this week, whether you're going to be in class on Monday or I don't see you until Friday, or you're a cohort C person. Okay, so these are the things that you need to get done. I'll walk you through them. And then if you have questions, either send me a Schoology message or jump into the Zoom. So I'm going to go into the Getting to Know You and Me folder. There are two things to work through this week. The first is the What Makes You Tick assignment, and then what is the purpose of education discussion. Okay, so I'm going to walk us through the What Makes You Tick assignment first. That's a little bit more involved, and then we'll talk through the purpose of education. Okay, so this What Makes You Tick, first of all, I want you to see the due date. This is due this Friday, September 18th at 11:59 p.m. Okay, so you have the entire week to get this thing done. And the way that we're taking a look at these first couple weeks of school, it's important to learn about each other, build relationships, not only between you and me, but also between all of us in our different classes. So we're going to take some time to talk a little bit about ourselves, share some information in a way that you get to choose, that will help us learn about each other. Okay, I want you to know that no one else will see yours. Okay, whatever you create, everybody gets to see mine. Okay, so it's really important that you share, that you're honest, so that I can learn as much about you as you're learning about me. Okay, so a list of things that I would like you to discuss. Okay, you don't have to share all of these things, but I'd like you to share most of them. Okay, so for sure, the general stat sheet, so your name, nickname, if you've got one, favorite things, where you live, if you've got siblings. Other things to think about: how was your summer? What'd you do? If you've got any funny stories about yourself, some fun facts, things that you're really passionate about, whether it's a class or outside of school, a sport, an activity, but really talk about why that's so important to you. Okay, anything that you're excited about for high school, what you're worried about, goals that you have, whether it's just this year or long-term career, whatever the case is, share that information, and then anything else that you think is important for me to know. Okay, so again, please do most of these. You don't have to do all of them. All right, so next up is the format. So how are you going to turn this in, or what are you going to be turning in? And I'm going to leave it up to you. Okay, I want this to be interesting for you. I want it to be fun for you to do. I know other classes might be asking you to do something similar, so if you want to double dip and do, if it fits, do one for both of them, I'm perfectly okay with that. So you get to choose one that's going to be enjoyable to do for you. Okay, that's really important so that it's not feeling like work. So ideas are there if you want to type it up, if you want to draw, if you're an artist, in that respect, you can hand draw it, digitally draw it, whatever the case is, video. If you just want to do some Google Slides, song, rap, there's lots of options. Okay, so pick something, like I said, that's going to be fun for you to do. All right, and then really important down here at the very bottom, I've got my version. Okay, and I made a video. I love making videos. It's just kind of one of my favorite things to be creative. So mine's a video, yours does not have to be. I put some background music in there. Sometimes the background music can be a little bit loud when I'm talking. So there's two versions there for you to take a look at. Okay, so that is assignment number 1. That is due this week, Friday. Okay, next up is this purpose of education discussion. So it's right here. And what I'd like you to do is read the prompt, okay? First of all, this is due Wednesday, September 16th at 11:59 p.m. So please write your response here by that time, because we're going to extend on this activity later in the week. I'll talk more about that on Wednesday. So the question is pretty simple, but I want you to be extremely honest. So I want you to really think about what is the purpose of education to you specifically. Okay, so in all of your experiences and all the things that you've been noticing about school and, since you started school until now, what do you feel as though the purpose of education is? Definitely no wrong answers, but I want you to do more than this. Type, the purpose of education to me is blank, and then be done. Okay, I want you to elaborate and explain and give information about why you feel that way. Okay, you'll be able to eventually see all of your classmates' responses. So if you feel that you can respectfully respond to those, please take a look at what other people are saying. I'm going to throw my answer in there as well. And then, like I said, on Wednesday, we're going to add a little bit to this and then kind of see what else is going on here. Okay, so that should be that for the week. Just 2 things to focus on. Again, please take a look at this and work on it throughout the week. Don't wait until Friday. Okay, again, if you run into problems or have questions, let me know. I've got Schoology message or this daily Zoom. Okay, have a great week.